Hey y'all, Aaron Purcell here. This is my model Sydney. I'm going to be doing a more free-flowing visual scissor razor bob on her. I'm going to slightly wet her hair to bring out the curl. You want to section out the sides and push them over her shoulders to get them out of the way. Now I'm going to actually use a clip to section a little of the nape out and clip the rest out of the way. I'm going to cut the section blunt, creating my first guide to the length. Cutting it blunt piece by piece, not all at once with one big chop. This is going to create a lot of solid blunt lines, adding a more heavy piecey texture along the length. Moving on, I'm taking small sections. Some are ½ inch, some are a full inch, depending on the thickness of the hair. Don't get too worked up. If the hair dries some, I'll just keep adding moisture to it throughout the cut. This is to prevent the curl from getting too frizzy and dry. Each next horizontal section you want to start cutting a little lower than the last horizontal section. This helps stop graduation and also creates a little undercut. It will make the length more airy and flowy, adding some dimension and separation as well. If you notice, my sections are not perfect and I'm being very carefree with them. This may be easy for some and more difficult for others. Have some fun and try it if you're feeling hesitant. It's not that big of a deal if your sections are a little imperfect. It's really important to continuously move the hair around, push it, adjust the curls, add water if it's too dry. This will help you notice any pieces that feel misplaced and need to be cut. Keep doing this strategy all the way around the head. When you get up near the occipital bone, you can start to move to the side. Don't forget to stay mindful of how much the curls can jump if they dry. Keep blunt cutting piece by piece the whole lower part of the cut. Once I got to the top of the head, I let everything fall a natural fall and decided to create some contrasting softness with the razor. I continued to drop the new section some to avoid graduation and used a medium stroke, adding some soft lines on top of the blunt underneath cut. After everything was all done, I noticed some pre-existing face framing. I softened them up by connecting them to the length. I don't want to add too many layers, so I made it as steep as possible, trying to avoid cutting into the length too much. Also taking some bulk or weight out to make them blend more. The back was feeling a little heavy, so I took vertical sections and removed weight, tucking the shears from the middle of the section down to the length. While styling it with some moisture cream, I noticed some areas that needed some more weight removal to add more dimension in the cut. Feel free to add your signature touch-ups here. For styling, I brushed the hair to bring product through it and added water for moisture to bring back some curl. For a little extra volume, I used Zigzag Root Teasing by R&Co for its final touch and lift. This is going to be a fun cut for her that she'll still be able to pull up. She'll be able to have different styles with the deep side part, changing up the look some, and it will grow out well until she's ready for another haircut.